It's time for a movie for its 30th anniversary. That's about as old as me. It's on A Goofy Movie. It turned 30 years old this year. Released on April 7th, 1995. This is one of the movies that I wanted to talk about on the channel, and good timing for its anniversary. You might be shocked that I didn't include it on the ranked Disney films list. Well, I'll tell you later. So, let's get to the review of A Goofy Movie. The story is Goofy's son Max, who's a teenager now, and is forced to go on a field trip with his father. He's excited for a Powerline concert, in which his friends are watching the concert on TV at a house, and even Roxanne, a girl who Max has a crush on. While on the trip, he's constantly trying to find a way to steer the car towards the concert instead of the fishing trip that his father wants to go. Since this movie came out in 1995, I did actually watch this movie as a kid. My brother didn't have the movie on VHS, but I would watch on TV when Disney Channel aired it, but barely at times, which I'll get to that. So, how does A Goofy Movie hold up after 30 years? I still think it holds up very well, even for a movie that takes place after the Goof Troop show. The movie is a pretty standard story, in which I'm okay with that, because there are some very good highlights. Probably my favorite part in the movie is the connection between Goofy and Max. You see, Goofy just wants to be part of his son's life, and Max, of course, wants his independence, which it's relatable sometimes. There's even a lot of quiet and, dare I say it, kind of mature moments. Like, yeah, it's a film that kids watch, but it does have lean towards adults, hence that this movie has gotten a cult following. But yeah, the quiet and mature moments are another highlight in it. Is this movie funny? Of course. Before then, Goofy cartoons were usually very funny, and this one does have clever jokes. Nothing super hilarious, but still a funny movie. Another detail I like in the movie is modern technology. It's cool that a Disney animated film to add that. For example, they added a hot tub. Also, Goofy and Pete didn't take their gloves off while swimming. Weird. Speaking of Pete, I wish they included his entire family that appeared in Goof Troop. The wife, the daughter, and the dog. They were funny. But only Pete and his son PJ are there, which is fine. But the main focus is on Goofy and Max, and they keep it where they should be. The songs in the movie are catchy. After Today, Stand Out, On the Open Road, and of course, Eye to Eye. I actually like listening to these songs when I got a little older. It can be a little dated, especially the song at the concert. In fact, the pop star and the song is enjoyable, but mostly for awkward corniness. I would like to say about the characters, but I think I have very little to say, except for one, and that's Roxanne. Her character is actually kind of cute and likable. I like that she and Max actually share a good chemistry, and appears in the beginning and the ending. Roxanne is a good character. She did appear in House of Mouse and a glimpse cameo of DuckTales reboot show, but I wish she appeared more. Also, this has a good variety of voice casts. Bill Farmer has been voicing Goofy for years, in which he is perfect. Jason Marsden voiced Max, Jim Cummings, and even Rob Paulsen. Great talented voices in this. As far as the release on home media, it's been released on VHS twice, even a DVD from the Gold Classic Collection. It didn't get a Blu-ray release until 2019. Disney Movie Club did an exclusive Blu-ray release alongside Extremely Goofy Movie. In 2023, the movie was included on the Disney 100 Films Collection Blu-ray. It did alright at the box office, and the critical response was okay. So, if you're wondering why isn't A Goofy Movie in the theatrical lineup of Disney animated movies, well, the movie was by Disney Toon Studios, in which other Disney films would do, so that's basically why it wasn't part of the lineup, kinda like how Pixar has their own. Prior to this movie, there was a DuckTales movie which was owned by Disney Toon Studios. Another thing I want to mention is, when I was a kid, I barely watched this movie much. Like I said, it was on Disney Channel multiple times, but it didn't make a big impact during my life. But thanks to Disney Plus, I can watch it from time to time and it still holds up. And while I have a video coming up of movies I have watched, but less when I was a kid, this was close, but at least it's good compared to other ones I'll get to. A Goofy Movie is a very fun movie. It's bright and colorful, the jokes are pretty clever, the characters are likable. It's no masterpiece, but it's definitely worth looking if you're finding nostalgia from the 90s. So glad parents are watching this movie to show it to the kids. For me, I like A Goofy Movie, and it definitely holds up very well. That is all for the review of A Goofy Movie. Happy 30 years. I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye!